Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tia Zamara here. I know it's been a minute, but I am back with another video on how to get this super cute knotless crochet faux loc style. So stay tuned. Alright you guys, so obviously I only have this section left of my hair to do. Felt like it was unnecessary for y'all to sit here and watch me do my whole entire head. This is what we are working with so far. It's honestly been about a day and a half that I've had these in my hair. I've been in the shower about 3 times already. I've slept in them twice already. Did not wear a scarf. And so this is what we're getting. Now I left this part pretty much sectioned off like this because I knew that I was gonna want to have a middle part and I also was gonna want to have a side part. And I kind of like did a little slight little swoop for the side part because I just like my, so yeah. But this is the hair that I'm gonna be using. It is the Bobbi Ball's New Locks. It's 18 inches long. It comes with about 15 crochet locks or whatever. It is 18 inches, but I'm gonna show y'all how to make it 36. You're going to need some jam or whatever you love to hold your hair down. I just use that because that's what all the braiders use. And then a comb, of course, to part your sections. And it's really easy. Honestly, I'm not a braider at all, you guys. So, and it's not hard to mess up a style like this because they're dreads. Dreads are supposed to look super natural. I mean, like, unless you just got a fresh little retwist, they ain't gonna look, But I like the natural look. So enough talking, let's get into it. All right, you guys, so I zoomed all the way in so that you guys can see everything that I'm doing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this section and just kind of comb it out. Because like I said, it's been a few days that my hair has been like this. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start on this side and just part out a section and then part out some of my squares. And this was the only comb that I could find in my house right now, you guys, so don't judge me. So I have this section laid out right here. What I'm gonna do is just put some jam on it. And I'm leaving the baby hair section out because I want to be able to do my baby hairs later. So I'm just going to separate one section. And I'm going to grab my dread. And I'm going to untwist it just a little bit so that I can get the whole, like the hook part out of it or whatever. Because as you know, this was originally a crochet braid, so they're gonna come with these little small hooks on them. So what I'm gonna do is just open that up, put that on one section like this, and then separate these other 2 sections right here so that it is 3, and I'm gonna start braiding. Don't know if you guys can see. Hope you guys can. Once you get to the bottom, you could just twist it. Because twisting is faster, and child, this hairstyle is already long to do. So here we are. We have our faux loc on, and we have our braid. So now what we're going to do is we are going to unravel this just a little bit. So we have to twist it back against the natural direction that it's already going. and then twist that back tightly around our actual braid. You don't want to like twist a whole bunch at once. You kind of just want to unravel it just a smidge as you go. Otherwise, it'll not want to twist up when you get to the bottom. If you do this the wrong way, it will not work. You have to twist, untwist the faux lock in its natural direction, and then twist it back in its natural direction around the braid so that your braid can be wrapped inside of the faux lock. And you just want to do it all the way until you get all the way down to the bottom. And then you'll be able to hide it. And there we have a faux lock. Of course, I'm going to do this on this side, but there you have a faux lock. And it's knotless and it looks super natural. And so, as you see, it is only 18 inches long. It comes down to right here. And so what I'm going to do is take another 18-inch faux lock, and I'm going to do the same thing, unravel it just a little bit up at the top by the hook so that I can, and I'm going to unravel the bottom of this one just a little bit, and kind of twist it so that I can put it through the hook. And I'll twist this back up just a little bit. And then tie a knot. Tie it once, then wrap it around. Tie it twice. So that it's nice and tight because we don't want them falling out. And then I'm going to just wrap one side of the knot up and kind of just make sure it's nice and tight. And there you see, that's one side. And then we have this left, so I'm going to wrap this down. Make sure it's nice and tight. And there you have it. Can't really even tell that there was anything there because guess what? There's other little crinkly spots that look like, you know, a little bit bulky in that area. But this was the area that we tied the knot in. And they don't look like you can't tell where the knot was. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another one in slow-mo, not slow-mo for you guys, but you know, in normal speed. And then I will speed it up. So just a small section like this. Again, just use some jam. Make sure it's nice and neat looking. Then you separate one section. Doesn't matter where. Take a faux lock. Go to the root where the hook is. Don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, you can kind of see right there. There's a hole right there. And I'm just gonna unravel it just a little bit and poke my finger through the hole. Doesn't matter if you do the hole all the way down here or make it nice and tight. It doesn't matter as long as you can get it around that section of hair. And as you see, I have the one section right here. The faux lock is on that section of hair. It's on, it's hooked into this one section of hair. And then I have this whole section right here that I'm gonna split into 2 so that I can have 3 sections to make my braid. And now I'm just going to braid down. You may need to pull the crochet braid out of the way a few times, but it's just all part of the game. And just braid it down. You don't necessarily need to braid all the way down. You don't have to braid, you know, halfway down in specific. You can really just, you know, braid up to here where you feel like it's tight enough to hold the crochet, and then you can start twisting all the way down if you want. You don't have to. Sometimes when I don't feel like it, I will. Sometimes when I feel like the hair is getting a little bit too thin at the end, like right now, I'll just start twisting. But as long as you braided enough up here to where the crochet is locked in, because it's not going to be locked in with twist. It can fall out of twist. It needs to be locked in with a braid because it can't, you know, slip down a braid. Alright, so now we're at the bottom, and I don't even braid all the way or twist all the way to the bottom. I kind of just, you know, leave it like this, if you guys can see, because it's going to be inside the crochet anyways. And now I'm just going to wrap. Unravel the other way and wrap the other way. And so now you're just going to unravel the faux lock in the opposite direction of the way that it naturally wants to twist, and then twist it back in that direction around your braid as tight as possible, because you don't want any of your braid to show. Obviously, the shorter your hair, the better, because you won't have to wrap but so far down. And there you have it, another faux lock. Nice and secure. And again, to make it, instead of 18 inches, 36 inches, we're just going to connect another 18-inch faux lock by untwisting it again against the natural way it wants to twist to find that loop, make it a little bit bigger, and then untwist this just a little bit at the bottom, so that you have 2 sections that you're able to tie a knot with, and stick one of those through the loop, kind of tighten it back up so that there's not a big gap. Tie your first knot, and then so that it's not as bulky, tie another knot back on the opposite side. And then you are left with these 2 areas sticking out, which we don't want. You can cut them, but I noticed that when you cut them, they still look a little bit frizzy in that area. You can't hit it with a palm roll after that, but I just twist it up, then twist it down, and there you have it. If being that you guys know where I tied it at, you can see where I tied it at, right here and right here. But if you were just the average Joe Schmo, you wouldn't be able to tell. Alright, you guys, so here is the final look. This style was super easy to do. It's not heavy at all. It's very weightless. I did use about 5.5 packs in total of the Bobbi Boss New Locks. The hair was $8.99 a pack. And it was buy 5 get 1 free. So overall I spent about a total of $50 on the hair and the jam. I did find on Amazon 6 packs for $35. So obviously if you buy this hair online you can get it a lot cheaper. I definitely love this style though. It looks very, very natural. In the back I didn't really care about the parting or anything like that, so don't really know how it looks in the back pretty much, but I got a lot of compliments on this hair so far. I have already been out and about, so yes you guys, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. This is how long pretty much the hair is, if you guys can see. Obviously, if you don't want the hair as full, you could probably get away with maybe 3.5 to 4 packs. That is how much I've seen everybody else use here on YouTube, but I like my hair to be super full. So yeah, and obviously if you don't want your hair this long, then you could just use probably about 3.5 packs, because half of the packs were used to extend the locks, which you can't really even tell that they have been tied in a knot. So yeah you guys, that is it for today's video. Hope you all enjoy. I will see you in the next one. Peace.